Tactical visor activated.
Fire in the hole!
So this objective myself by heart.
Kill. 60 seconds remaining.
What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are bringing back Savage Starfruit. The idea of this deck is to stall for time for a few turns and then use one of your activator cards. The two activators are Savage Starfruit, and there are a lot of Leafy cards in order to do the Leafy evolution. This will give all the cards in your hand and on the field an extra 2 attack, including this, which will be a 5/6, which is amazing. Or one of the 3 onion rings. This will make all the minions into a 4/4. So then at that point, there's 2 ways of winning the game. One is to just play Starfruit. If that is buffed in your hand, this will have 4 attack. It'll be attacking all 5 lanes, which is doing 20 damage, which will really clear your opponent's field and allow your other cards to hit face. It'll also just do tons of damage. So you really want to play the Starfruit and in a way that it's not going to be removed. You got to be really careful playing the Starfruit. So one way is to actually play Starfruit when it's buffed together with an Umbrella Leaf to protect it. Make sure your opponent does not remove it with tricks. You can also just, if their opponent commits zombies and plays, doesn't leave enough brains left, if this has 4 health, they're just not going to be able to remove it, and this will, again, be able to get that huge value. You can also buff up the Starfruit using this Leafy card, the PvZh. This will give it 2/2 when played. You can also use bonus attacks afterwards if your Starfruit survives in order to put on that big finish. Now, the other way of winning is really just to put a lot of your little cards onto the field. That they're all buffed. They'll either be 4/4s that have extra 2 attack. We have a lot of good team-ups, a lot of really good, strong Leafy cards. Again, the Shelleries and the Bong Choys are to remove your opponent's cards off the field in the beginning of the game and also to take over the game once they are buffed. Another way of winning with this deck, if you don't get Starfruit, is actually just with Rotobega. If you can buff this card up, this will do huge amounts of damage. If this has 4 attack, it'll do 8 damage per turn, and you use a bonus attack, it'll then do 10. And again, you can buff that up with the PvZh with any of these cards and use bonus attacks as well. Now, the new card that is very clutch, very effective in this deck, is Typical Beanstalk. So not only is this a 3-cost 3/3, which again, that's decent stats, that'll be very good at stalling for time. The fact that you can play this card, stall for time, and then conjure another Leafy card is really good here, because you want as many cards in your hand in order to set up the Savage Spinach or the Onion Ring, so you have more cards that are getting buffed. Now, this is, again, this is a Leafy card, so you're able to play this on turn 3 and put your Savage Spinach on top of it. This deck is really good, running a couple Coffee Grounds, mostly just to remove your opponent's environments, but every once in a while you have a big Savage Spinach or Rotobega or something that will do an extra attack. That'll be nice. Hope you guys enjoy. There's a lot of really intricate parts of this deck. I'm not going to say this deck is easy to play by any measure, but if it is played correctly, you fall behind slowly but surely, and then you come in with a huge attack. That is why it's called OTK Starfruit, besides for Savage Starfruit. Maybe I should change the title of the deck to OTK Starfruit, because it's a difficult deck to play, but it works really well when you get it right. We're going to get rid of this. Okay, so again, what you're trying to find in your starting hand, mulliganing is the beginning. This is just going to be like the tutorial game. You want some way, you really ideally want a Starfruit and an activator. The activators are PvZh, are going to be PvZh, the Onion Rings, or the Savage Starfruit. I'm going to keep this, actually. We have a different way of perhaps setting up the this play. We don't have a Starfruit in our hand. Rotobega can count. Against Huge Giganticus, this is actually a very good matchup against Huge Giganticus, and I'll tell you why. You are able to... here, maybe I might actually throw this onto the field. Against Huge Giganticus, he doesn't have any small removal. He has no Bungee Plumbers, no Rolling Stones, he has no Chickening, no Weed Sprays, nothing, no real amazing way of dealing with your small minions. I'm actually going to end up playing this deck this time completely different because of my starting hand. Now, if I had let's say, an Onion Rings and a Starfruit in my hand, I totally would not have played this. I would just stall for time, wait for the Onion Rings, and I would have played this a lot later. We're actually going to be going heavy tempo with the Rotobega now. Probably. Alright, we got a couple options here. Buffing up Rotobega could end up being so effective. I'm going to play this here. It'll take out the Imposter, and we're going to upgrade this into the Rotobega next turn. This will, again, the Umbrella Leaf is just to protect the P-Patch. In order, what's basically going to be Rotobega and upgrade. It's going to be very difficult for him to deal with this. It's really lucky for him that he got this black hole early now. Umbrella Leaf does not make itself untrickable. I don't think that's necessary. It is a circumstantial card. Now, what could this be? A smelly zombie? If this is a smelly zombie, this is gonna suck. But then what? We really do have a setup anyway. This is fine. We're gonna upgrade that, and this is gonna actually do 10 damage now. No! Oh man, I didn't play around Excavator. Oh, that sucks. Damn, son. Ugh. Okay. We're stalling for time. I could basically just play the Savage Spin, which is a 3/6 here if I want. It'll be just a stall turn because we're using the onion rings to activate. We don't have any Leafy cards left. This should be fine. Again, I used to run Primal Pea Shooter. I actually got rid of those for a couple environments and for the typical Beanstalks. The typical Beanstalks are better than the Primal Pea Shooters in this deck. It's nice having more little ones and stuff, but there's that. And freeze. Ugh. Are 3 onion rings really enough? I think so, because you really never want to get... The reason I'm running 3 onion rings instead of 4, I'm still explaining this deck mostly through the first game. We're actually in very good shape, by the way. I hope you guys realize we're in decent shape here. We're going to go with the onion rings now. And again, our opponent doesn't have a lot of great ways of dealing with the Starfruit. So you play this deck somewhat mindlessly when you have onion rings. The reason why I'm only running 3 onion rings instead of 4 is because you really never want to get 2 onion rings in the same game. And cards that you never want to get 2, but they're super important, typically you're going to only run 3 instead of 4. Though I think this is the best deck in the game because of new meta. Again, we're getting screwed here. This is a major problem. This is a major problem still. Let's see what happens. We gotta block this guy. This is so much damage, though. Is there a different play? No. You know, 2 and 4 might end up being the play instead. We really have to remove this card. Oh, this is going to do so much, though. The Starfruit doesn't remove this. We're really going to lose if we play Starfruit here. And this is a team-up, so that's not going to help. So if this will do 1, 2, 3. This just needs to do 3 then. This is really tough, but I'm gonna go with this. Let's just hope something good doesn't come out. If something good comes out, Bullseye card comes out of here, we're dead. Oh, it's a small Bullseye card. That's good enough. Okay, he doesn't have lethal anymore. That's fine. Bullseye card comes out. Shellery would not stay in lane 3 because it's a team up. It would have gotten sucked up into the black hole. If it weren't for this black hole, which is so lucky he got this, because it throws off the positioning of the cards in this deck. It's hard to play deck. That would have been the play, but again, Shellery's a team up. Everyone in the chat is saying star in 1, Shellery in 3. Shellery would have gotten dragged to lane 2 there, and we would have lost the game. We would have definitely lost the game. We're in great shape now, actually, because this Starfruit is going to kick this guy's tushy this next turn. We'll actually have Starfruit. Okay. Yeah. Shellery on 4. I think the chat's catching up to my explanation there. We're ahead. We're ahead, and we had a 4-4 Starfruit. I'm gonna call that a win. Reluctantly, I wish I would have seen that game through to the end. I think we would have won the next turn. The Starfruit in lane 1, unless he had a Mechasaur or something like that. And where would he even play the Mechasaur? Oh, that would have been really, really difficult. Keep it going. Reluctantly gonna call that a win. My general rule for what I call a win when an opponent disconnects is if we are ahead, then I'll call it a win. And I really think based on our hand and the board, both our hand and the board, in my opinion, we're ahead of our opponent. So Black Hole would have removed the Starfruit because Rings would have died that turn. That's okay though. Oh, you're right. So Starfruit wouldn't have been more. It's okay though, because what, lane 1 could have killed us anyway. Would I buff Starfruit? Yes, I would buff Starfruit. Because I feel like the Smarty class needs a card like Starfruit, a 5-cost card that can just wipe the field. Maybe making it a 2-3 or even a 2-4. I don't know. This is not good. We're gonna keep these two though. Okay, we're looking for an onion rings. I'll keep the activator for the Starfruit. And we'll just see what happens here. Smarty, is it underpowered? That's it. Again, there's just beans. There is this deck, but you rely on the Mega Giga class so much for it. I do think that Smarty is still the worst plant class. What else is worse? Guardian? Guardian has much more solid win conditions in my opinion. Picanolith. There's like mid-range cards I can just take over games. I don't think Smarty really has that. Do I play Umbrella Leaf here? The Conman's a difficult card to deal with. Maybe I'll just play it here. This is so weird. I might actually end up going with the P patch and doing the same thing we did last time. We just gotta play around Fruitcake for the most part. Got 2 Starfruits now. $10 bits. 10-bit challenge. Opponent can so easily remove these though. We're in really bad shape. Maybe Rotavega goes here? Good enough. This is such a sad Rotavega. Worst Rotavega ever. It's just his lightning bolt powers are too strong here. Weird play, but okay. It's good enough. He's still holding this every turn. It's so annoying. We can't use the buff. We're just gonna have to take this heat like a man. This is fine. This is so weird how the Umbrella Leaf sets up the P-Patch, which will eventually set up one of these. We have another P-Patch that can spend one here. I don't think this buff does anything. If he has a Lightning Bolt, something's gonna die. This is fine. Conman used to be like this, but at 4 health. Ridiculous. Each bit is 1 US penny, so it's 1/100th of a dollar. In terms of actual money value, it's much more efficient to donate through PayPal rather than through bits, because Twitch takes a big cut. Ooh, ooh, there's a commit. Let's get some commitment stuff happening now. This is good. What's with everyone in black holes nowadays? think we do this after. This Umbrella Leaf is getting so much value. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have... He might have Strength or Rock Wall in his hand. Would he have used... I feel like he would have used the Lightning Bolt. This is so valuable later, though. Actually, this is good enough, because if he doesn't have Lightning Bolt in his hand, the Starfruit being protected by the Umbrella Leaf next turn is invaluable. No, he does have it. Dang. I don't think the 1 damage splashes here, though. I'm pretty sure this protects it. Yeah. Okay, no, it does? It happens 1 after... No! Really? Oh, game mechanics. Oh, we lose. That's it. No, I would have buffed one of the patches if I would have known that. Oh, that's so dumb. No, the way ZMAX power apparently works according to the game code is that the 3 damage happens first and then the 1 damage happens. They don't happen simultaneously. Wow, look, if we roll a 3 here, we're still alive, barely. I actually did not know that. I really did not know that. We rolled a 1. It actually wouldn't have mattered what we would have done that. We would have lost no matter what because of that 1, so. Wow, ZMAX getting it done. ZMAX super OP. I did not know that. So there's these little game mechanics that can literally make a difference in winning a game and losing. I think if I would have known that, I would have buffed up one of the things. We would have lost with that. To that aerobic construction. Man, about that. Is ZMAX still the worst hero? No, I don't think so. I've had more success with ZMAX once sports became really good. I like nuance mechanics. Hello, Darwux. Chicken legs. The subscriber. Let's look for one of our activators here. Horrible starting hands. Horrible. Nice to get an environment at least. This is worth it. Just take it out. Maybe blowing it is worth it. Maybe blowing this. This is the best card to blow. This is a Gravestone HG deck. I wonder if making him replay this is good. It'll be a better blow. Let's just take it out. We have the bunch check. Haven't I done this deck before? The main new addition to this deck is the typical Beanstalk. Works so well in this deck. This is okay. It dies to beam me up. Ooh. What is this HG gonna do here? I don't think he's gonna run Beam Me Up and Headstone Carver in the same deck. If he does, we're gonna win regardless. I feel like we need an activator for this. This does 4 damage. It's not horrible. It puts pressure on him. We do have a blow in hand. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'll just play an environment this turn. So weird. So we have the environment next turn. We actually have Coffee Grounds Blow next turn. So if he plays a non-Gravestone, it is hard to protect this against Gravestones, now that I think of it. There's Onion Rings. You can blow next turn. You know what? This gives us enough value. This is so weird. I'm actually going to play this card here. This will do 8 damage this turn, and then we can blow this next turn. And the Onion Rings, will probably next turn is going to be just blow. Okay, it'll unfreeze. So it only does 4 this turn instead of 8. Oh, you think it was Excavator? Okay, then we don't lose by playing Umbrella Leaf. We'll at least get it back in our hand. Yes! Yes! So now it's just blow. Want to keep this Bonk Choi for a combo play eventually. It'll become a 5-4. Okay, it still does 4 damage. Just makes me have to deal with this. Now we have the onion rings. We have 2 Starfruits. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. This 2 damage isn't gonna matter. I think whatever's in here is... Actually, what is this gonna be? 2 pirates? It's 2 swashbucklers, probably. Weird, but okay. Do we want to proc the block? We probably will anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of these swashes. These become 4/4s. They die to the Starfruits next turn anyway. No! Teleportation zombie? Wow. Okay. We're not proccing the block, unfortunately. I really wanted to proc the block there. I'm gonna play this in 1. I was really expecting 2 swashes. But okay. He'll teleport something in there. I wonder if this goes here. Oh, this is fine. Rocket. Damn. A lot of times, especially if you see like laser-based alpha, they're relying very heavily on deadly. Opponent's really low in cards. That is a science card. They make Cryobrain a science card, so we'll turn this into a... Yes! That's die. This trades well. Buff would be nice. I think proccing the block is good here. There's not a lot of cards. The powers really don't help him. HG's power does so little. Got Guy. Opponent only has 1 card in hand. Chances of it being a rocket. Yes! Yes! Where does this go? Here? Play your own rocket, because why not? Play your own deadly barrel? If we pull this off, we win. If this survives 1 turn, we win. Alright, we're putting it here. It does die this turn, but it plays around deadly barrel, killing the Starfruit, so... It clears his field. And he blocks. It's fine. Good game, my old friends. Just throwing the environments around. Maybe no pulls for now. Oh, another one. Anything you could get here that would screw us up? Nope. Yeah, maybe. Was there anything he could have gotten there that would have saved him? I guess a pirate here. Yeah, a freeze pirate to freeze the in one of the ground lanes. I guess they both have environments and freeze the Starfruit. That would have been insane. 2 in 1. Was it instead? It's instead! Ah, I didn't acknowledge the instead. Stupid instead. No one cares. Nobody cares. I just realized that Lilypad got worse since instead got better. Instead. I need to make an instead emote. Maybe I'll do that today. I don't think I'm going to stream this afternoon. I think I'm just going to work on videos and emotes, and I have so much work I need to do. I'm falling behind. What was my favorite instead meme? The one I posted to YouTube. My last community post. Go to my channel and click community, you'll see it. What do we keep against Rust Bolt? Probably this is better, actually. This isn't great. There we go. Perfect hands. You want 2 early game control cards. They're Leafy. Do you hit him with this in this game? The answer is yes. If I remember correctly, I remember I had a lot of back and forth. It really depends on the deck. Whether or not you use Precision Blast on turn 1 dry just against their face, I'm pretty sure in this deck, since you're basically bursting your opponents down, you do want them to start off essentially with 15 health and a charge in their block meter. There's a lot of decks where you save that, especially if you have like a deck where you need to protect a particular card. I don't think protecting the Starfruit with Precision Blast is a good thing. Now this is either a drone engineer, an electrician, or a sumo. These don't control it well. You want to play one of these on turn 3 to buff this onto turn 4. I think it's teleportation zombie. This would suck if we played this against sumo. I don't think any of these plays are good enough. Oh, it is sumo. Okay, really happy we passed. It's really hard to tell. I don't see enough people running science decks. I think science decks are really undervalued nowadays. We had an Immorticia one that kicked the tish. You can do it with Rust Bolt just as well. Any hardy, anyway. So you gotta play one of these. Well, oh, we have, this is gonna become a lot better later. I wonder if I should play both of these. We don't need them to get buffed. What's he gonna do here? So it's a sports deck. I'm gonna play both of these. Happens to be that these, again, minions on the field do get buffed by Savage Spinach. Maybe playing this would have been good then. It's gonna go with Coach this turn, probably. I think we'll do the one that trades well. So we'll do forward. This will proc the block. I love how this buffs guys in the field. I think actually Rotobega would have been fine there, because if he had removal, he would have gone after the Rotobega rather than the Bonk Choi, and then the Rotobega would have gotten buffed. We wouldn't have to spend another 2 brains to... Anyway, this is so good against Russell. The reason I kept Savage Starfruit, by the way, instead of the Onion Rings in my starting hand, you don't necessarily want both of them, is because Rustbolt can't deal 2 damage. He can rocket, I guess, a 4-attack guy, but he doesn't have like the bungee plumbers or anything like that. It's weird. Probably gonna commit a zombie here, which is nice about sports decks. This is actually a very good matchup. Sumo. It's probably Sumo. Is this still good though? It does so much damage. Probably Onion Rings. It'll be fine. We don't have to. We can always do these next turn. We can always do this next turn. I don't think Starfruit is right here. I'm gonna go Onion. Onion! Spinach into? The Rotobegas are gonna be really good coming up. Shot. How you doing, Pally? You can even go Savage in this. We have Starfruit Protect now. Where does this go? He can't remove this, and he can't remove both of these. Where does this go? Does this go here? This is really just a one-turn use thing. Maybe his place to buff up the coach? Use going viral. Okay, so we'll play around. We play around going viral. Do you use blue stacks? No, I use side sync. Weed. Yes! So clears his field. Oh, we in good shape. We got a bonus attack too. Oh, we in good shape. Do you know the way? Yeah, I know the way. So many plays. Is bonus attack ever one of them? There's too many big cards. You don't have anything. Yay! Congratulations. Now it only does 3 damage. Planetary Gladiator and Infinite Protect deck with Rust Bowl and Parasol. I don't really see that working though. If I cost 2, and how many are you gonna have? You're gonna have like 1 or 2? Get it. Hey B-Wins, how you doing? That's an interesting idea though. 22 Alex. What is this? You have a new meme for us? This is an aggro here. Not bad. Let's see what's the meme folder. Download? Oh, there. Sorry. I'm gonna keep it. The Brawl leaves are so important here. Brawl leaf is in a way one of the main activators for Starfruit. It's so weird how the Mega Grow class makes Starfruit into a viable card. I don't think Starfruit really works with any hero except Green Shadow. Pass. Again, you can feel free to pass a lot with this deck. I know I've been playing all these games. I've been playing a little proactively because of our weird starting hands, but feel free to just pass no matter what. Imp throwing imp. I think I know what to do. Pass. Again, I do have 2, 3, 4. Is it worth it? Where would this even go? Do we want to play into the ground against Brain Freeze? What is he going to do? He's going to play Imp Commander next turn. We have such a weird curve, and eventually we'll get something to buff this. Okay. This is good in lane 4 because it takes out the Toxic Waste Imp. We're going to end up, you know, hitting this in one shot, which is probably the best way here. Okay. This can be upgraded from the Umbrella Leaf, by the way. Is there any way he can deadly this? His 4 powers are Blow. Oh, Blow would suck. Blow, Freeze, Acid Rain, and Galvanize would also remove this. He has so many ways of dealing with this now. Maybe I'll just do this. We're just gonna take it slow. Where did the dolphins come from? Dolphinado? I don't know. He's not doing enough damage to threaten us. He's gonna have a full field eventually too. Go. This one? This is perfect. This is huge, by the way. If he blows this, so be it. Look at his hand now. Amazing. Freeze. The Starfruit is going to clear his field at very little cost now. Do not Dolphinado here. Or blow, actually. What is this called? Whirlwind? It's called blow. He's committed. So the thing is, which card? It would have to be Extinction Event. I think this is fine. I could always do these two next turn if I play Onion Rings right now. How greedy do we get here? It would have to be Extinction Event. It's a little greedy. It's kind of a nice time to clear this field, though. Even if he has Barrel, this isn't the end of the world. We have bonus attack next turn. The upside versus the downside here. Oh, he has freeze. Okay. You know what? The bonus attack is still freaking amazing here. He's gonna do little chip damage, nothing major. This does not spawn another minion. He has a full field. We're at 11 with a full block meter. We're exactly where we want to be right now. Here comes the Yeti. Here comes the Yeti. Maybe I should blow here. This is just ridiculous. There's no way to buff it again, right? And I'm feeling good. Goodbye, field. So this always goes here. We might as well stick this on the field. Nice to acid rain. Who cares? Put it in a place that's protected so it doesn't. Yo, Dad! Got him. Maestro's a mustache becoming a card. Don't worry. Quintuple kill. Ooh. I could actually sell that as a highlight now if I add quintuple kill into it. I can also use it to gauge the Overwatch crat. Battle Cruiser? Hey, Salmon. I haven't found Battle Cruiser to be good because it doesn't do anything to protect your cards the turn it's played until like the battle phase. It's kind of the same problem every Garg has. Against Infinity, who does have removal, the Savage Finish isn't going to be good enough. This is fine. We have removal, small cards. We're going to play the pass game. Ooh. What did we do this time? Do we need to team up against anything? You know, against a hardy hero, I probably would keep this to combo against the eventual bonk trade. This is gonna be an imp deck. Would I play a battle cruiser if it was not a gravestone? Answer is yes. It would be like a sports coach that would work with anything. I think the whole problem with battle cruiser is the fact that it is a gravestone. I absolutely would. It would be such a good tempo finisher. We're gonna get a couple more cards. Is removing this important? It plays around the Imp Commander, not really. We have 2 onion rings. This is the problem. This is why I'm only running 3. This is really bad. I think we gotta keep controlling. We'll get more cards next. You know, we have 3 more draws until we play onion ring. We do control with this. Again, this doesn't get buffed very much. Unfortunately, it didn't get the Leafy drop, but... Is Sunflower Seed still viable? Yes. I'm gonna do some rows. I'll be able to answer that better. Woo. Okay. What is this gonna be? A pogo? It's a pogo, probably. Trapper. I don't think we use this as a buff. This getting out of our hand right now is anyway good. We don't really want it to become a 4/4. Yes! I don't know which power would actually even help him here. Deadly, Encrypt in 4 maybe. Super he would have used a long time ago. And then it's here's a bungee plumber. Okay. Really nice to not take the huge damage there. Block! I'm gonna keep this for Starfruit eventually. This is not a great hand. Starfruit! We might as well use one of these. You don't hurt. We have another one. Another one. You don't have Starfruit, don't have Rotavega. And don't have Plant Food. Even Plant Food would put us in a really good position here. That's spending a card to gain another card. It's okay. We have decent damage. There's 7 damage on the field, so we'll be down to 13. We're at 13. I ain't feeling it. This Savage Spinach does nothing. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 9. I'm trying to find lethal here, actually. This is really good. 7, 8, 9. We're actually 1 off from being able to pull lethal out of a hat. At least do 9 and proc the block. This is 13 now. So, and they're all protected. Fruitcake, I guess, can take out the 4/4, but this could be lethal if we roll well. Why use super? Remove a card off the field. It's never going to do more than removing that, unless we put a different minion out. Double Bungee Plumber should have gone here. I disagree. Let's get rid of his card draw. We'll have fewer answers. This actually works. It's just these two. Why the super? I don't understand. This will be on the field until we remove it. We're not going to spend a minion trying to remove a 3/1. Probably will win here. No, it has 8 health. That's a 7-8, you guys. You can't remove it. What can he possibly have? He has 3 cards in his hand. What would cost... No. 5-1. So, really nice this deck actually being able to win on the buff merits of Onion Rings. We got 2 Onion Rings unlucky, and we did not get a Starfruit or a Rhodobago or a bonus attack, and we're still beating this guy, who actually had some deadly potential. I don't know if he was running Toxic Waste Imp in that deck. Probably is, so lucky he didn't get Toxic Waste Imp. That would have made us get some really unvalued traits. You could have evolved the Savage with the other Savage and using Biggin for lethal. Let's see here. So the Savage would have had started off with the Savage in her hand had a base of 3, so it would have had 5. And the Umbrella Leaf would have been 4, so it would have actually been 5 and 6. Oh, you're right. It would have been 5, 6. And in Biggin, you're right. I could have gone lethal in lane 1. You're 100% right. Here's HG. I think we're gonna play some tempo here now. This is fine. Hey, Space, not really. Thanks for stopping by. I'll tell your boss on you. Interesting. Did we remove it? Yeah. HG we call him. Huge giganticus. It's the hey Fry, I play more thanks to you. Thanks. Means a lot. This is so weird. There's a weird, I don't know if I'm gonna typical Beanstalk this turn. Maybe I'll just Rhodobago freeze? Let's see what he does. Oh, this play is gonna be a balancing act. I feel like if we can get this to a 4-1, we'll probably be able to OTK him with it. On the other hand, bonus attacks can go a long way next turn. We don't even need this. Which environment? None of his environments are going to really hurt us here. To get a Leafy card, I might actually end up playing it here. Oh, snap! Okay, so this is happening. A 1 cost... Wait, this was 3. It's probably going to be 4, and then a 1 cost Leafy card. Anyway, this is so wonky. Every card that we get will change everything here. Here's a 1 cost Leafy card. We can actually team up now, though. There is a play just to go with 1 and 3 and put the 3 in lane 1, which is kind of cute. There's no upgrade here. These are not Leafy. It would be cool if Rhodobago was Leafy. There's a little leaf. Maybe its propellers are leaves. There is this bonus tag play, but that's not good enough. We're probably going to play this on 5. I think I'm going to protect this here. Once we play the Savage Spinach next turn, this will actually draw a card because it's next to the Leafy. By the way, if you play... I tried this out. You can't play this teamed up with the Shellery. It's got to be in a lane next to it. In its lane, I feel like I probably could have made this if played in the lane or next to the lane of a Leafy card. But anyway, then also upgrading it from a cabbage would have, a pea patch would have also worked. Oh, you're annoying. It does die though. Right now, this upgrade does a lot. We don't even have to upgrade this one. We can actually upgrade the Shellery now. In fact, can we push for lethal here? This guy's annoying. I don't know why you guys are saying, oh, there's a lot of good plays here. In fact, this usually wins still, because this will do 4. This will do 8 damage. This usually wins. Again, it buffs up even the non-leafy cards. So this is doing 8 right now. It really depends where this throws. Does nothing. So if this goes to lane 5, we win. If it goes in one of these, he'll be down to 1 health. That's fine. Rotavega does kill that. And we have a Starfruit. Got that full block meter then. How did me and Mrs. Fry meet? We met online on this Jewish dating site called sawyoutsinai.com. Gotta play on those bonus attacks. There's bonus attacks somewhere in the world. I think our block meter is good enough for us not to have to worry about this. There's a really greedy plant food play. What if he teleport blob bonus attack? I think this is good enough. We really just need the 1 damage. For him to actually do 2 damage to the Starfruit is so unlikely. We'll block this just in case. And we roll a 1 like a boss. Pure skill. Pure skill. This deck is... this is probably the most brain-racking deck to play, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Jewish mingle. We met on this. It's called sawyoutsinai.com. You actually can't even search for people like OkCupid or anything like that. You don't even swipe on it. There's people, moderators, who actually match people up. It's really traditional. Here's Brainstorm. Onion Rings is a lot better. Definitely don't need 2 of these. It's gonna be the Onion Rings way and wait till our opponent commits. This is fine. Nice to have, again, 2 early game cards, Onion Rings, and a Starfruit. That's all you need. All I need. Too slow. Sayman is sending me a deck. The Seed. I'll make this play. Do we super against Brainstorm? Yeah. You and your husband met on MySpace. Cute. Dorks. I got a Tempo Captain Combustible deck. Good, good, good. Ooh, I wonder if there's another one you could run. I don't know about Muscle Sprout either. Oh, you're running Lily. I don't think Lily and Muscle Sprout are gonna work, in my opinion. I'm not so sure about the Fireweed either. It seems like there should be better cards. I wonder about the one in the 2 slots, fixing it up a little bit. I'd have to look at the collection, but can't really think of anything to put in a tempo-wise on the spot. I really don't think Lily's a good card. Pass. Is there a good controlled Nightcap deck? Jad? That's not the old Jad, is it? Hello, Jad. No. I used to have a moderator named Jad. Is there a good control Nightcap deck? So someone's showed me. Actually, it was Sayman who showed me this control Nightcap deck he's been having success with. I'll bring it back at some point. I haven't really tried it at all. I need to take a picture of my deck list on my phone so I can just randomly look at it. It's kind of weird. Wait, what did he do to this? He used a Hardy Treat? Did he Eureka on turn 1? I'm so confused. Oh, he did. I was totally spaced at Eureka. So we got Ducky, Hardy Treat. It's not doing enough damage for us to really have to worry too much here. It's Quasar. He gets an extra brain back. Really makes this pretty bad. The Starfruit's gonna be what wins us this game. Should probably spend these. Should I spend this one? We'll save it. It's good to buff that with onion ring. Again, really bad getting 2 onion rings. We're only running 3 and we keep getting 2. Yeah, this is how you ducky, by the way. It's not doing enough damage for us to really have to worry. The Starfruit, this deck comes from behind and wins basically every game. This is also Eureka? You're right. Okay. Why would you protect your 2-2 and not your 2... Oh, because this gets extra health, though. Getting an extra card right now is quite good. So we'll freeze the duck. We just want an extra card for the onion ring. Oh, Baba. Oh, Baba. He looks like he's committed. Oh, yes! This is what we wanted, folks. Oh, this is going to be great. We can actually go P-Patch Rotovega here. It's too easy to remove. It dies to 3 damage. Pass? He's not doing enough damage still. It's just onion rings next turn. I don't think this is worth it. Pass. It's too easy for him to just do 3 damage. Where's Brawl Stars? Who wants to see me play Brawl Stars in the afternoon? This afternoon. Too slow. Where's the mustache and the bungee plumber? The guy. The little guy. The bungee. Comes down. Town of Salem. In an afternoon stream. What is... Does Town of Salem have a voice chat? What is it about? This is definitely doable. We have the... Again, we have the huge play next turn. Text chat? I could do text chat, but then I'd have to... Saman sending me a highlight. You're so greedy with the imitators. He has 2 imitators and a dragon in hand. 2 imitators on the field. Not bad. Watch him play Brawl. Leap. That's pretty lucky leap, actually. Go. You lost your account. There's almost no way to get it back. You need to back up your account with an EA.com account. There's almost no way to get it back. This is fine. Might as well. Yeah. We're getting low, but we have this insane play right now. Still doing 4. If he buffs this, we lose a game here, actually. This will do 8, 12. Wow. But, you know, this is the play. Kind of brainless. Can't remove this. This doesn't clear his field. But, again, this does do 8, 12, and 4. This usually wins the game. He can't use tricks here, and none of his superpowers is going to do anything. He could do a superpower on this 4-4. I don't know. What do you like most about this game is the amount of possibilities. The fact you can include 4 cards in a deck, and there's so many weird cards. Every card has such a different, unique ability. He has another bungee. Nice. Is it lethal, though? It's still... No, it's just 12 now. Interesting. No way! That was a trickster deck? That was a trickster out of nowhere. Where did that? I would have expected maybe Valk. I wasn't even thinking about the Valk. He was running Quasar, Mustache. Oh man. That came out of absolutely nowhere. We're gonna do one of these again. Damn, son. We're gonna do the tempo way again. This is so weird. Mr. Marcio, good clip. As usual. Please don't get a don't get a 1+ environment. I don't care what you get. The player on laser base now. This does answer a lot of things. No way, that's the worst case scenario. Now it can just drop anything on the field and clear us. Hey Lucas, please don't have a card. It's too hard to deal with HG with Super on one. It just makes too many plays. You wouldn't have been able to remove the Rotobega. Complications out of it. HG Super should draw your card. Exactly. Would you like a Beastie card to have a card like going viral? Yes. Absolutely. Then you go Tempo Beastie and have a good win condition. That would be amazing. I don't know what to do here. I use side sync. It's not an emulator, so. There's his fourth card. There's the fifth. This doesn't have any more discounted cards. Have I used new crowd yet? Yeah. I made a gravestone deck a few weeks ago. You can look at that. Infinity Angle. It's too strong. It's just too strong. It's 10. Something small would be nice. This is almost impossible. 3 now. It's just HG Super, you know? Otherwise, we would have been Gucci to Gucci. I don't know why they nerfed so Magic Beans. I think that was an attempt to nerf Cycle Cap or some weird thing like that, but the Magic Beans should just draw a card. They had it right, in my opinion. I don't think it was... Yeah, this will be the last game. This deck's performing well, it's just nothing you can do against HG with Super like that. In this deck, it's just makes that deck too fast. Especially that Teleportation Zombie wrecked us. We just don't have a way of dealing 3 damage. I think that's the problem. This should be fine. Beta was supposed to be Mega Gross Smarty Guardian? Really? Cool. Hello, Leon. Magic Bean sucks now, yeah. True, true. Here's on 3. Leaks. It was fun having like these decks you recycle through your deck with Magic Beans. It made Magic Beans back to useless. 0. Sucks so much. Didn't play around that Rotobega. There we go. It would have to be Deadly. Deadly Barrel. Why not play this? Hey, it's still such a worth it play. Look at this. Sanity. Why not protect the Rotobega? Because the Shelly would have died. Anyway. This is fine. The Starfruit's probably gonna win us this game. Rotobega is the better, is what Lightning Reed should have been. So true. We did 13 damage and 3 there. This doesn't matter. That's fine. It loses its buff from the from the Savage Spinach. Main thing we gotta play around here is Pogo. really in excellent shape. Maybe I'll just evolve here. It doesn't play as well around Pogo. Actually, it does. Probably doesn't have an answer. Slowest gravestone deck ever? It's better to play the Starfruit on turn 6 together with Umbrella Leaf. This is just a better play. Raynana can be a win condition for Smarty, but Raynana's only gonna make you win if you already have a field established that will win you the game that turn. But what is Smarty gonna play on turns 4 and 5 that's just gonna win the game? Starfruit is just so vulnerable the turn it's played that it usually doesn't last until the next turn unless you're buffing it somehow. Anyway, guys, 7 and 3. Again, a couple of losses were really salty. This deck did perform very well. Good highlights. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry.